Hi, my name is Travis Williams. I'm owner and lead counselor for True Impact Counseling Services. I wanted to just do a quick video today about stress. Of course, with everything going on in today's world, with the murder of Mr. George Floyd, subsequent protests, I know this is a time for a lot of stress, a lot of angst, a lot of worry. So I just wanted to do a really quick video breaking down what I think may be some helpful tips for people dealing with stress. And they really are called my 4A's. It's awareness, acceptance, activate what works, and then sometimes we just need to avoid some things. So there's the 4A's, so we'll go over them very quickly. When it comes to awareness, I tell people all the time that we struggle to be aware with how we feel. And so one of the recommendations I always make is let's practice awareness. So what is awareness? Awareness is just knowing how you feel. And it involves you just periodically asking some questions. How do I feel right now? So make a commitment throughout your day just to ask yourself every so often, how am I feeling right now? How is what I'm feeling impacting my mood and my behavior? When you do that, you're doing a couple of things. One, you're educating yourself to how you feel. So you're not just coming and going, maybe being worried, being mad, and just not picking up on it. So again, check in on yourself. Ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Ask yourself, why do I feel that way? And then how is what I'm feeling impacting my mood and my behavior? That gives you a sense of awareness. It also helps you to ground yourself throughout the day so you understand exactly where your emotions are at. Why is that important when it comes to stress? Stress is always best handled if you can get ahead of it. If you say to yourself in those moments when you ask your question, how do I feel right now? And you say, I am worried, I am mad. It allows you to get ahead of the curve and address the reasons why you're mad or you're worried. That's why that's important. Number two, acceptance. Acceptance is one of my favorite tools to use in my sessions. One, some of the biggest stresses in our lives come from our need to make our future just the way we want it. It also comes from regret about past decisions. But the more that we learn to accept this present moment that we're in, whether it's up, down, stressful, content, the better we are at being grounded and not having our emotions everywhere. Don't get me wrong, I don't want you to be happy when you find yourself in a sad moment. That's not what acceptance means. Acceptance means that you are embracing this present moment, good, bad, indifferent, not because you necessarily like it, but you know it's futile to go against it because it is what it is. Therein lies the power of acceptance. It's not giving up. It's understanding that this moment is where I'm at right now. This moment is where I need to be, and I have to use whatever tools I have to deal with this moment and not get caught up on the coulda, shoulda, why me, because all that type of self-talk brings stress. So acceptance is my second A. Third A, activate what's worked. Now this is a little tricky, but for those of you all who are working with a therapist or maybe reading some self-help books, for those who are Christian, you're in your word, you have some tools right now that help you to deal with stress. Whether or not you choose to use them in stressful moments is up to you, but oftentimes we forget. As a Christian, prayer is a big part of my self-care. It's how I handle stress. I take comfort in the fact that as a child of God, I don't have to worry about everything. God has my back. For some folks, you know, deep breathing exercises is going to be a regular part of their routine. For other folks, just having consistent and regular massages, some way to de-stress, to get the anxiety and the stress out, is going to be what works for you. But you got to activate that. For a lot of men and women, physical exercise, activity, helps to constantly keep that stress down by working out some of that stress that comes up, getting that heart rate up. But you want to do those things on a consistent basis, and for those really quick interventions that are really there in moments where you are high stress, don't forget about them. For a lot of folks, it could be imagery. You know, I work with some clients, we talk about a emotion room where negative emotions come into the room and they leave the room. And you are imagining that negative thing that you feel at that moment coming in and then leaving. But if you forget to use that intervention in that moment and you don't activate it, stress goes up. So again, activate what works for you. Don't forget your tools. Lastly, really quickly, avoid. That's the final A. Please don't take this as I want you to run from your issues and your challenges and your problems. But make no mistake about it. Avoidance can be a strategy. There are some things that we need to have a moment to walk away from, to reevaluate where we're at, maybe prepare our tools, get some tools to handle that stressor. Maybe we need time to activate a plan, which requires us to step away. So there's nothing wrong with avoiding some stressors. Keep this in mind when we have certain issues that may come up by surprise. Maybe certain personalities that we're dealing with that we haven't quite figured out how to handle. It is okay to step away, figure out what you need to do, but to take advantage of that time away to regroup and come back to that stressor better prepared to handle it. Again, these are just 4 quick A's: awareness, acceptance, activate what works, and avoidance. I hope that you found this little quick, impactful moment helpful. Please feel free to like me, you know, give me a hand clap or whatever they call it on the YouTube channel, where when you like something, you go ahead and let me know. I'm kind of new to this YouTube channel thing, but I understand that that's a great thing to do. If you have any questions about what I've talked about this evening, or if you would like more information on these strategies, please feel free to contact me on my website, TrueImpactCS.com. I'm also available on Psychology Today, and you can also leave a comment on the YouTube channel, and I'll get back with you using that avenue as well. God bless you. God keep you. I pray that His undeserved favor cover you to the next time I see you. Take care now. Bye-bye.